This is what I was actually thinking about when the Jake Ottinger deal got done. That when Swayman signed, that this makes a lot of sense that the Jake Ottinger deal kind of launched that to getting done, and it kind of makes sense. I mean, they signed for the exact same amount. This is how it always happens, where one goalie signs and it kind of sets a precedent for every other team in the league. And honestly, I really think that this is going to affect Igor Shesterkin too. Here's the thing. You might say that Igor Shesterkin is better than Ottinger and Swayman, but by the way, Jake Ottinger is really good. I don't know how many Stars fans actually exist out there, but Jake Ottinger can play. They would know that guy's real good. And he's also one of those goalies that can start consistently. I always say this about goalies, and you can say this about other players as well, that the best ability is availability. And this is what we're seeing with Joseph Woll. Yeah, he's a good goalie, but the guy can just never start. He's always injured. So he puts up good numbers and he starts a lot of games, right? So he's just a reliable goalie. Had some playoff success, and that's what you love to see. But when it comes to Shesterkin, he is a player that's going to be commanding about $11 million. Is it getting to be a little outrageous that he's not signing the $11 million contract when Swayman and Jake Ottinger have signed for $8.25 million? I don't know, man. Listen, I'm okay with players getting paid, but it seems like it is a little outrageous that he's not just saying, hey, yeah, I'll take that deal. I'm the highest paid goalie in the league. I'll take that deal. Shesterkin is really good, man, but I really do just think he should take that deal. Furthermore, I don't want to make this about Igor Shesterkin completely. This is more about Ottinger, but at the end of the day, They are the only team that can give him 8 years. They're the only team that can give him 8 years. So there's no possible. Maybe it's just more about the AAV. He just wants to be an AAV king. He'll take less on the deal overall in 7 years, but he just wants to be an average annual value king. You know what I mean? Getting paid 13 or something crazy. But I'm really keep on going on about this Shesterkin stuff. And now that Swayman and Ottinger have re-signed, dude, just sign your contract. You're going to be the highest paid goalie in the league. I kind of think Shesterkin is being outrageous in my opinion, but that's just my opinion. I'll leave it there. Okay, so now on to the Calgary Flames. Apparently, they are interested in being buyers. I was watching Gino Reda on That Hockey. I can't remember the individual's name. It was Salim Valji. I'm hoping I'm saying his name right. But he was talking about that the Flames are actually going to be looking for a middle six center. Okay, that's interesting. They have had a really good start to the season. And by the way, I love seeing that. I love seeing teams that are supposed to be bad, but they're good. You know what I mean? I absolutely love seeing that, because at the end of the day, man, Calgary deserves a good franchise. They are a passionate hockey franchise, and you love to see franchises like that going. I hate seeing teams like that miss the playoffs. Even if I might not like their team, you got to respect a passionate fan base. But now, apparently, they might be buyers trying to get a center. Now, by the way, the Maple Leafs obsessively need a center. I hate it that we never really talk about the lack of center depth with the Maple Leafs and how alarming that is. Where if there's one injury there, we are kind of screwed. What are we going to do? Put Pontus Holmberg on the second line? I guess we could do Domi again, but I don't know about you guys, but I prefer Domi on the second line. Second line or first line playing wing. Domi, by the way, Domi is on pace for this 80 points this year. Now, I don't think he's going to get that, but boy, oh boy, does Max Domi, I was about to say Ty Domi, does Max Domi have a lot of value on the wing. He is so good on the wing. I don't want to talk about the Leafs too much, but it is very interesting that they might be buyers as well. And by the way, Rasmus Andersson has been a hell of a player. He's really good. So hopefully the Flames can keep on going. I'd love for that team to make the playoffs, but I guess we shall see. Now on to the Pittsburgh Penguins. Okay, so we have reports. Again, the Pittsburgh Penguins are who they are. They're old. They're not going to be good. Whatever. That's just my opinion. Now we have the Athletic talking about Tristan Jarry and just not mincing words, and I think the team must feel the same way about this, where he hasn't necessarily met expectations of where the Pittsburgh Penguins thought that he was going to be. It's going to be interesting to see what happens here. Tristan Jarry is a pretty talented goalie, man. Like, he's not a scrub. He's not a terrible goalie. He's just, sometimes you just have expectations for a player to live up to it. He doesn't get that. So he's not mincing words right now. He's talking about, it looks like the Pittsburgh Penguins might be moving on this year. It's going to be really interesting to watch Pittsburgh, because what lane is Pittsburgh going to play? Like, what lane are they going to play? Are they going to keep on pretending they're a playoff team? Probably not. Or are they going to let Sidney Crosby just go to another team, dude? Like, just let my man go. Like, he's dying in Pittsburgh. He's still really good. Like, he scored 94 points last year. Let my man go. Let him compete for a cup, dude. Like, it won't destroy his legacy in Pittsburgh. Make sure that the team gets a lot of assets for him. You know what I mean? And just move on, dude. Move on. Like, I don't understand this obsession. Like, but here's the thing. Crosby is obsessed with winning. It's Sidney Crosby. That man is obsessed with winning. So just let him go. I mean, I just feel bad for them watching this guy just rot away in Pittsburgh. I mean, you got Malkin there. You still got Letang. Letang actually has looked pretty good in the start to his season, so good for him. This team is old. They're aging. Dude, just call it a day. Like, they've won 3 cups in the Crosby era. Just call it a day with this guy. I feel so bad for Crosby, man. He's such an elite player, and they're just wasting the rest of this guy's talent. And he takes less money. He takes less money too. He is honestly such a winner. Anyways, whatever. I just wanted to update those teams. I'm going to leave the video there. If you could like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me why I'm wrong. Tell me why I'm right. And have a great day, guys. Goodbye.